Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'm here to give you a cryptocurrency update coming through as we have seen quite a nice pump coming through over the last day or so. Been pretty juicy stuff coming into this morning. Very nice. Going to be going through Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame, the mid-term time frame, and also the long-term time frame because we've got some very important areas we really need to be looking out for there. Fibonacci retracements, very strong MAs, and some good stuff coming through from there. Once we're done with crypto, not going to go too much into stocks today because I feel like crypto kind of takes the crown today, which is going to be quite cool to go into. So we're going to go into quite a few more altcoins and stuff like that as well there, guys. So make sure you're smashing your altcoin requests in the chat, and I'll get to them as soon as I'm done here with Bitcoin. Starting off with some shout outs, guys. Starting off with some shout outs coming through, and I hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. We've got Simon in the chat there saying, whoop whoop, welcome back, good sir. Nice to see you on the stream there. We've got Slothbag, we've got Hero Optimist, we've got Simon being a member for 10 months. Amazing Simon, do appreciate that. And then we've got Slothbag, Simple Technology, we've got Donna, we've got Phoenix as well, we've also got Tom, we've got Crypto Based saying, I can now quit McDonald's, the bull market is here. Good stuff, man. And Trippy coming through as well. Counter indicator works 6 out of 6 times now. Amazing stuff, man. But yeah, anyway, let's get straight into Bitcoin in general, guys, because it's actually been very interesting to see what has actually happened here, and let's see if we can get some sort of direction on where we're going, whether this uptrend is going to continue, and we need to see where we're actually going to get the reversal coming through, right? So yeah, starting off here, just as you can see we've got an upward sloping parallel channel here, guys, coming down from around the 13th of July to up around to now. You can see the levels of support that we're going off here. As you can see, pretty strong horizontal as well, coming through at around 20,800. So that's the bottom of around 18,500. Nice little uptrend coming through in this upward sloping parallel channel. You can see the resistance from the top side here is coming through fairly strong. Where are we sat right now? We're sat at the top side of this channel, guys. There could be resistance here. Please be careful. Ideally, for a long position here, I would like to really be breaking this top here, and then you can see the measure move for this to the upside is going to be really quite clean. It's going to be really quite nice. I want to see candle body closes over this previous high here. As you can see, that is going to be around 22,000. Wow, come on Bitcoin, 22,600. That's the area to really be looking out for there for the continuation of this move, right? I will go into a bit more detail here on the longer term time frames, but this is what I'm really looking for here on the short term time frame to get into that nice little scalp. As you can see, we're having some uncertainty in terms of momentum cooling off over the last few hours or so here. We did come up to this high around 20,500, but we are seeing a bit of a pullback coming through for the hourly candle body close at around, sorry, I'm seeing emails coming through around in around 5.5 minutes, right? It's going to be quite interesting to see how this does actually play out, because we are still breaking highs, guys, and we are still actually setting micro higher lows here on the shorter term time frames as well. But I do want to say momentum does seem like it's cooling off, and we do need to see a bit of a pullback, maybe to the volume weighted ATR that we've got coming through here, and then a bounce coming through from there like so. But yeah, it's definitely something that we could be seeing on the stream there. As I said, 5 minutes left of the hourly. Let's keep going and see, and we'll see an hourly candle open, which would be quite nice to see. But yeah, the move to the upside is going to be around 8% if we can actually have this continuation. But as I was saying a second ago, I do want to see a bit of a higher low in terms of market structure to make it look more positive here. I want to see a higher low coming through, and then we can look for continuation to the upside. Now, with that being said, guys, I do just want to say it is an upward sloping parallel channel. Upward sloping parallel channels, unfortunately, they tend to usually break to the downside, guys. So yeah, not looking great there. if it does break, apologies if you can hear my dog going crazy. Yeah, if it does break to the downside here, then yes, I would be looking for higher lows in terms of respect here. The higher low that's really catching my eye is going to be around 20,740 there. As you can see, we do have resistance from there before, and also quite a little bit of support, right? And the support in terms of momentum does seem to actually be growing off this area. So if we do come down in terms of this break here, and there is a short position, I probably would be taking quite a hefty bit of profit at this area, guys, just because you can see the bounce. The bounce is very strong there. So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there. But yeah, that's sort of what I would say about the shorter term time frame here, just in terms of just looking at the chart there. See what the EMA ribbon's saying. No doubt, long, banging it to the goddamn moon. Still, I would say moving averages are they're not as far apart as I'd like them in terms of the strength of this trend here on the hourly, right? I would like them a bit further apart, and when I say a bit further apart, I mean, as you can see here, you can see they're a lot further apart in terms of these other more stronger trends, right? So yeah, it's ideally not that great right now. But it is parabolic, guys. We know the Mount Everest climb. You know the Mount Everest climb, I'm sure. Mount Everest climb comes up like so, parabolic motion. We want to see a base camp 1 before we try and progress up to base camp 2, right? At this point in time, we are losing momentum from this massive pump. So yeah, just be aware from that, guys. Be aware from that. EMA, even though, just in summary, is still fairly long. I would say we are seeing quite a lot of volume at this point in time, considering, I mean, compared to what we have seen recently here for Bitcoin, it's been pretty flaccid. But yeah, so it's actually quite nice to see quite a bit of volume coming through. And because we're seeing this consistently, it's consistent good volume here, it shows it's not just smart money coming through, it's actually retail taking a bite of the carrot as well, which is quite nice to see a lot more people jumping in. Actually, I haven't brought the Fear and Good Index today, but I'm sure if I ask you guys, someone can let me know what that is in the chat there. Let's have a little look at the chat just quickly. We've got Mohammed coming through saying, "You're right, son." I see on the stream there, man. I see Put a Tenner in as well coming back saying, "Hello all." Hello, my good sir. Hope you're having a good time. And I see we've got 16 likes already, guys. Do appreciate those likes coming through. You can smash that thumbs up button if you do, obviously, if you're enjoying the content, right? I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as well if you are new. So yeah, that's what I would say about the shorter term time frame, guys. Let's bring up the RSI and see what we're working with in terms of divergences or anything along the lines of that. I was looking for some sort of bearish divergence coming through from here, but we did actually break the high, guys. We did actually break the high in terms of the RSI here. If we hadn't broke the high and we would have broke it here in terms of the live price, then we would have seen a bearish divergence actually coming through there, but we didn't, because we actually have seen this high get broken. So yeah, pretty good news in terms of not having that bearish momentum to the downside, right? I see Richard saying, "Thanks for all the insights." Not a problem, Richard. I'm here 3 times a week, man. To appreciate you saying thank you as well. It does go a long way. But yeah, as you can see here, guys, we did actually see a bullish divergence coming through, as we did set a low here in terms of this trend, and also we did set we broke the low here on the RSI, but didn't quite break that low in terms of setting a new higher low in terms of the chart there. So that is forming a bullish divergence, and that essentially means pushing us to the goddamn moon. And that's another reason why we're seeing quite a significant pump right now. So that's what I would say about the RSI on the hourly time frame. Let's bring up the MACD and see what we're working with here. Very goddamn steep, right? We goddamn steep, and we did see the bullish crossover, that long signal essentially get activated there, and this trend it's very, very strong. We're not seeing any sort of flaccid momentum coming through at this time for this trend, nothing really slowing it down. We're still miles away from a bearish candle, a bearish crossover here on the MACD. So yeah, it's actually looking pretty bullish, I would say, here on the shorter term time frame. And that does bring me on to the midterm time frame, guys, because it is getting quite interesting there and quite choppy. I mean, let's hang around here for the next 50 seconds for this hourly candle body open and see where we're at from that, because we did actually touch this resistance point, which isn't ideal here, because you can see last time we touched this, bang, we actually got sent down quite a few percentages there, right? So yeah, around 2.5%. So yeah, this resistance point is not messing around here. If we are going to come down, say 2.5%, we need to basically be prepared for this volume weighted ATR band to really be tapped here. Volume weighted ATR band, when we're above it, guys, we usually do trend above it. So what I'm sort of looking for here for Bitcoin on the shorter term time frame, it is going to be this pullback essentially, right? This pullback essentially coming down to the volume weighted ATR band and then bouncing from there, setting a nice higher low, right? Because if you look at the market structure of this trend, we actually need to set a higher low fairly soon. We really, really do. Otherwise, we're going to be completely overextended and we're going to crash, right? We don't want to do that. That's not going to be a healthy chart. So there's the candle body open. Let's see if we're going to test the upside coming through. Might jump down to the shorter term time frame actually just quickly. See if we've got any other chart patterns coming through. I see broadening wedge straight away, which I don't like. You guys know how I feel about broadening wedges. I don't like them. So yeah, that's what I would say about broadening wedge, something along the lines of that. But yeah, we could be seeing some sort of ascending triangle coming through in the future. And this is obviously very, very short-term time frame, guys, and that will indicate, descending triangle coming through there. That will indicate either break to the upside or break to the downside. You can see the price action channel as well coming up here on the 5-minute. So that's going to be interesting to see if we can bounce along that. And also the volume weighted ATR band coming up to around 22,000 there. So yeah, I probably would expect a bit of a pullback here. And the area, the confirmation I'm really looking for this pullback on the shorter term, on the 5-minute chart here, guys, it is going to be breaking this horizontal that we've got coming through here, and that is going to be 22,170. Now we've seen the hourly candle body open, we're seeing how that is reacting there. pretty bearish to start off in the first minute there. So yeah, pretty bearish right now, but yeah, we'll just see. Ideally, as I said, to summarize, I'm looking for that break, that confirmation here for this upward sloping parallel channel here for Bitcoin. Let's move on to the longer term time frame, and let's get deep down and dirty into the charts. And if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you smash a thumbs up. It does help me out tremendously in terms of the YouTube algorithms. And if you do enjoy the content, I'm here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday streaming for you guys as well. Now, this is messy. This is a very messy chart, so bear with me. I will get rid of a lot of the indicators, and we can basically run through this together, right? So as you can see, starting off, we do have let me get rid of this as well. We do have a rising parallel channel. No, we don't. We have a rising wedge, guys. We have a rising wedge with multiple trap zones to the lower side here as well. You can see the levels of support that we're working with here, and you can see the traps that have been coming through most recently in terms of the filthy wicks, the dirty manipulation that we have seen to the downside here for Bitcoin. Now, from there, we did actually come down near enough trying to challenge the most recent, most congruent higher low here, but no, we didn't. We actually banged it up really quite aggressively, really quite nice, I would say, and now we're coming up to this area here. The key area that I'm really looking out for here, it is going to be 22,600. Very crucial stuff indeed. And also, there is good news. There is good news for you bullish people out there. We do have, obviously, the Fibonacci swing low here at around 17,600 where we got to before. We were looking for the Fibonacci retracement, the 0.236. We actually got there here on the midterm time frame, and now we're challenging the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement again. If we can get to 0.5, that is the confirmation for the reversal of the trend on the macro scale, guys. So that's obviously going to be very positive, because that is going to be indicating a lot more bullish momentum to the upside, and then we could see we could even see a lot of altcoins recover and stuff like that, which is obviously very good for this the current market that we're currently in, right? And then we can actually talk about the ideas of smashing through these these horrible lower highs here on the macro scale. In terms of measure moves, in terms of trades, in terms of what I'm looking for here for Bitcoin, it is a rising wedge. Rising wedges tend to usually break to the downside, guys, unfortunately. But with this bullish momentum, with this potential lower highs being challenged, and you can see we did actually come up and challenge these lower highs from before and actually come down and set a higher low in terms of a positive market structure there. So you could have actually taken a lovely long off this market structure test here and then basically banging it all the way up like so, right? But in terms of a breakout, what we're looking for here, we're pretty much on one. You can see that we do have a symmetrical triangle chart pattern coming through as well there, guys. This is the level of support, the level of resistance that we're looking for there, and this is the level of support on the lower side, creating that symmetrical triangle chart pattern. It is at the bottom of a downtrend. Symmetrical triangle chart pattern at the bottom of a downtrend does indicate bearish momentum, because it does basically mean it's a bearish pennant chart pattern. So that is an indication for bearish momentum to the downside, and this is just filthy price action to the upside right now. So yeah, I would be fairly cautious for this, guys. But I wouldn't be too afraid to long here, to be honest with you. I really wouldn't be too afraid. I just want to see a bit more confirmation here. Maybe a couple of 4-hour candle body closes above this trend line. So yeah, this downward sloping resistance line, and also above the Fibonacci retracement as well. Yeah, sorry, 1 second, guys. I just gotta message my my partner quickly, because we've got a delivery at the door, so just have to bear with me 1 second. Very annoying. Sorry. Typical. Always happens to me on stream. Right. Sorted that problem. Apologies for that, guys. Just a delivery at the door. But yeah, I've got someone to take care of that. So yeah, all good. I think they're gonna get it. Yeah, there we go. She's getting it. Amazing stuff. Right. Sorry. But yeah, carry on with Bitcoin, guys. Apologies for that. Got to see 23 likes as well, guys. Unbelievable. Do appreciate that coming through. But yeah, let's talk about Bitcoin again. This is the potential long position up from this symmetrical triangle chart pattern here, and we are looking for something in terms of a measure move, probably along the lines of, probably along the lines of this, guys. This is the measure move up here for this chart pattern. That is going to be clearing the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement there. So yeah, Pretty crucial stuff if we can get above 23,800. We will also review that on the short-term time frames as well. The long position would be around a 3.95% move here, just staying inside of this chart pattern here. And to be honest with you, I probably would be taking a couple of bits of profit as we head up there, because it is going to be quite a choppy area for resistance that we have seen in previous price action here for Bitcoin, right? So yeah, I would say this is definitely an area to not be overlooked here. I would be looking for a couple more candle body closes there. VPVR, let's have a look where we're at with that. Point of control currently down around 20,000, near enough 300 there. So yeah, pretty low, pretty low. This does indicate for me, as we are seeing a lot less volume up in these areas here for the VPVR. If we are going to pull back, the area here to be looking out for there is going to be around here, guys, and that's going to be 21,500. And to be honest with you, I really would not be surprised at all if we did pull back, because one, we need it for a healthy market structure, and two, everyone's so scared about missing out from this, missing out on the low for the bear market, right? Everyone's so scared about missing out. The FOMO is so large right now on losing out on those gains for especially like altcoins and stuff like that. So I really would expect some traps to really start playing with people here. I would expect the whales to be coming in and really start to throw some money around. Now we're seeing a bit more stability in markets with the stock market and stuff like that. We are seeing a bit more sideways action, not just deep down dirty descents. So I would expect the whales to come in and start throwing some money around and liquidating as many people as possible, right? But yeah, the move to the upside is going to be around 3.95%. Then I would be very cautious for resistance, guys. We'll be very cautious for resistance around this area. As you can see, we've got an upward sloping resistance line, continual resistance along this point. You can see resistance. What do you know? Probably going to come up and test this area. This will be a breakout scenario there if we do actually see a lovely level of support get formed and that resistance get broken there. That's sort of what we essentially could be looking for there. If we are already long from this symmetrical triangle chart pattern breakout, I would simply just be using this as a take profit point, a very solid take profit point, because we now risky can actually get in these areas. If we were not to be moving our stop loss to our take profit, then you could actually get reversed on it and basically just get wrecked here. And we're not about that. We're here to make money. You know why we're here. We're here to make money. Cold, hard cash, baby. All good stuff. Nice juicy position to the upside as well. So yeah, let's have a look at the rising wedge here, guys. This is the chart pattern I was just talking about a minute ago, just because it's still in play, and this is the upward sloping resistance line that is going to be essentially tailored to it. Completion of the measure move for the symmetrical triangle is going to be 15.49%. So let's bang in a little horizontal there, and that's going to be forming, and that is also going to be up to that Fibonacci retracement area of the 0.618 as well there. So yeah, pretty much a bit of confirmation coming through there as well. The move to the upside here for this rising wedge, guys. I know rising wedges tend to usually break to the downside, but hey, in this market right now, we could actually see a break to the upside. So yeah, this is sort of what I would be looking for here. And then, as I said, if we are already long from that symmetrical triangle chart pattern, I probably would actually either be adding to my position there once we have seen a very nice break of this level of resistance here, and that's going to be from 23,288 all the way up to around 27,400. So really bullish there if we do see that breakout to the upside, and that's going to be around a 17.7% gain. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Because as you can see, we do have very crucial areas here of resistance at around 26,500. And to be honest with you, if you think like a whale, you're not going to fail scenario here. If they're going to be throwing the price up really quite aggressively here, invalidating these lower highs that we do see here, then I really would expect a pullback, guys. I wouldn't just expect us to be coming all the way up here. I would expect extreme volatile price action coming through there, guys. So yeah, just be aware, be safe, and just don't get greedy, right? Don't get greedy. Remember to take profit as you go. That's going to be it from the for the midterm time frame, I think. Just waffled on about that for quite a while. But yeah, let's have a look. Let's talk about resistance points quickly, guys. Let's talk about resistance points, because this is clearly an area of resistance. If we do get rejected here, as I said, the point of control is around this area. As you can see, this lovely red line coming through here, 20,800, 21,100, and also 21,725. These areas are very strong. Definitely areas not to be overlooked, and also that is going to be higher low territory as well. If we do jump back to the shorter term time frame, then we can actually look at this. I actually Actually, no, that's okay. We can work with that. I do want to say I would be a lot more bearish here for Bitcoin if we do lose 20,700, guys. If we lose 20,700, we invalidate the most recent higher low here. And if that does happen, I wouldn't just expect colossal dumpage. I would expect a pullback, new lower high being set there on the retest of this rising parallel channel, and then continuation down. Just to reiterate, be careful, because this could happen, right? This really, really could happen, guys. It's a rising parallel channel. Everyone's extremely goddamn bullish right now because they're seeing altcoins pump like 10%. It's just a very, very good trap scenario. So just be careful out there, I would just say. Let me just see. We just have a little look on the chat, see who we got coming through. Liar. We got Jimmy coming through. We got Jackarina Rack as well. We go then down, yeah. Potentially, man. It's very interesting. We're on a very, 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 very key resistance points, guys. So yeah, I would expect potentially some downwards momentum if we don't break this. If we don't break this area that we're looking at here, especially on multiple time frames here, guys, if we don't break this area, then there's gonna be downwards momentum. Last time, you can see the pumps that we actually saw from this area, from the top to the bottom of this chart pan. Extremely big pumps, guys. Look at this. In terms of percentages there, 18% to the upside. Currently, we're seeing from that low there, it's going to be around 17.45%. And then from there, it was just horrific. Literally retracing all the way back down. So yeah, I would expect some resistance coming through if we don't break where we're at, guys. So just please try not to be too bullish, right? Try not to be too bullish. I know it's exciting seeing a nice big move up, but yeah, just try and be safe out there. Try and be safe. I see Crypto Base saying no pump question mark. I see quite a few altcoin requests coming through as well. So so yeah, we will get that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Let me have a look at the DMI, Directional Movement Index, guys. Let's have a little look at that here on the longer term time frame, well, the mid-term, and see if we can get some sort of direction on where we're going for that. ADX, guys. This little pink line here basically determines the strength of the trend and sort of what we're the strength of the trend and the direction of the trend is determined by these crossovers coming through from here, from the positive, which is the blue, the bullish, and the negative, which is the orange, the bearish. As you can see, we have had that bullish crossover here with the ADX fairly low. So it does indicate that we're going to have a pretty flaccid uptrend. But to be honest with you, the ADX was wrong this time. It was wrong. It was fairly wrong indeed, because it has been, I mean, we are seeing the ADX climb up, right? We're seeing the ADX climb up, which is obviously an indication of the strength of the trend, which is going to be nice. And we're seeing this getting ever so far apart. So I would say if we do break where we are and the ADX actually does come above this 25 area, because this is the area that we're really looking for there, if it does all become above there, then that is going to be the confirmation that we are going to see a bit more upwards momentum as well. So yeah, definitely check that one out, guys. Directional Movement Index, definitely one to be looking out for there. Also, what is this one? This is the RSI. It's completely lost it. Yeah, I see Phoenix saying liar ho in the chat. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, man. Yeah, as you can see here on the RSI, guys, we're seeing some pretty highs actually get put in here. Quite interesting stuff there. Going to be overbought there. So yeah, interesting stuff that I would say we haven't quite broke this high. Yeah, we haven't quite broke this high. Neither have we on the price action as well. Looking at it on the RSI here, because then we could be seeing some sort of divergence actually putting in from this high. If we do see resistance coming through from here, then that's going to be the confirmation, guys, that we're going to be having some downward momentum from there. I mean, we didn't quite break it in terms of the price action there, so no bearish divergence as of yet. But if we do see a nice big wick up, break this high here, don't break the high on the RSI, then we would be actually having that bearish divergence coming through there, and that's basically going to be the confirmation for the resistance for the future here for Bitcoin. So yeah, just keep your eyes peeled for that as well. We're going to be moving on to the longer term time frame here for Bitcoin, and then once we're done with that, we're going to be smashing through to some altcoins, guys. So get your altcoin requests in the chat, and I will get to them as soon as I'm done here with Bitcoin. I see we've got quite a few altcoin requests like in the chat just from before. We've got Farm, we've got NVTA, Ethereum. That Ethereum move bought me a Big Mac, told them to add extra cheese. Yeah, in Thailand you can get like it's like a double, triple Big Mac or something like that. I haven't had one yet, but they're pretty insane, man. But yeah, let's move on to Bitcoin here on the longer term time frame, because there is some very, very important levels here. Fibonacci retracement levels, guys. We still haven't hit a Fibonacci retracement area here in terms of this downtrend for quite a while here. Obviously, from the all-time high for Bitcoin here on the daily chart to the swing low here at around 17,600 area. I do just want to say, you can see we've seen quite a little bit of upwards momentum coming through here from that low getting put in, and you can see we've got high lows being formed here. Now, very, very crucial stuff, because you can see we do have that parallel channel coming through like so. If this is going to break here, I do want to really be looking for some very, very strong areas, right? Very, very strong areas for long positions, guys. Let me repeat that, long positions. Very, very nice stuff coming through if this is going to happen. You can see we do have falling wedges coming through from the longer term time frame. Let me get rid of that indicator for a second. You can see falling wedges coming through like so. The falling wedges, the falling wedge measure move is going to be something along the lines of this, and that is going to be bringing the price of Bitcoin all the way up to around 28,900. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, man. As you can see, in terms of percentages, it's going to be around a 25.15% gain there for Bitcoin. If that is going to come through, you can imagine how your altcoins are going to be reacting. Very good stuff indeed. And this is what I was saying. Every time we're dipping, buy some more altcoins. God damn it, because you're going to make millions when we come back into this bull market scenario, right? Literally millionaires and stuff, they're made in the bear markets, guys. So yeah, just make sure you are buying. Obviously, not financial advice at all. I'm here for educational purposes only. But yeah, millionaires are made here in the bear market. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, just buying up continuously, right? Degenerate gambling. No, not quite. But you get what I'm saying. But yeah, anyway, this is the move to the upside here, and it is a falling wedge scenario. Falling wedges, they tend to usually break to the upside. So the confirmation for the break here, a couple of things I'm looking out for here on this very, very large long swing position. It is going to be the break at the 55 EMA, guys. Break at the 55 EMA. That's going to be a level of support that I do want. At the moment, it's going to be resistance, so I do really want that to be forming a support there. If that does happen, that's going to be a break around this area. That area, in terms of a live price, is going to be around 23,000. Yeah, around 23,000. From there, I'm going to be entering a lovely long position, because we're going to be breaking this falling wedge. And I'm going to be looking for my first take profit at the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement there. And in terms of a live price for that, it's going to be 24,382. Very, very crucial areas, guys. Very, very crucial areas. But please don't get too excited, because we're still fairly early in what we're at right now. We're still fairly early in what we're at right now, and we can easily see resistance here. We are still bearish here on the macro, like extremely bearish on the macro, guys. We are retracing extremely hard from all-time highs there. Let me get you a figure. How much have we retraced so far? Around 75%. And usually bear markets, we literally see like 80-90%, especially with altcoins and stuff as well. So yeah, there's an indication that we're going to see more downside here. Don't get me wrong, I'm not insanely bullish right now, but I'm ready for a lovely long position, because it's to be honest, it's needed. And even if we do come up to this Fibonacci retracement here around 24,300, that is absolutely fine in terms of a healthy downtrend, guys. We're still setting lows, we're still setting lower lows, we've still got lower highs, miles away from our current price action here. So yeah, even it coming up to here, that's easy. It's easy. It's very, very doable here for this macro downtrend, right? And to be honest, with the amount of FOMO that's there for missing out on the bottom here of this bear market, then I would expect it from the whales. To be honest, I really would expect it from the whales. But yeah, that's going to be it, I think. That's going to be it. If we do dump, if we do see resistance coming through here, guys, definitely the area to be looking out for here is going to be this area here on the RSI. Let's not go into too much detail for that, but that's going to be it. I think that's going to be it for Bitcoin. Let's move on to some altcoins, guys. So make sure you're smashing your altcoins in the chat. Now, it's nice to see a load of the OGs back, right? See a bit of a pump for Bitcoin, and everyone's back on YouTube watching people, right? But yeah, let's have a little look at some altcoin requests. So I got from Arjun there, Arjun Singer, I think I'm saying that right. He wants KDA, sir. Let me do a bit of KDA for you there. KDA. Actually, I'm going to do KDA. Don't worry, I will do it. But I do want to see you guys vote. I want to see you guys voting here in the chat what you think is going to be happening with BTC. Going to be doing on the midterm time frame here on the 4 hour. I want to see, what do I want to see? I want to see a 2 in the chat if you think we're actually going to find heavy resistance from this area, Fibonacci retracement. We've got very, very strong trend lines coming down as well for resistance there. So yeah, I want to see a 2 in the chat if you think we're actually going to dump from here, or I want to see a 1 in the chat if you think 23,000 is on the cards, right? So I want to see a 2 if you think we're coming down to around 21K. And I want to see a 1 if you think we're coming down to around, or coming up to around 23,000. That's going to be interesting to see what you guys are all thinking there. And I'm sure you guys are going to be watching each other's opinions and stuff like that, right? Let me know what you think is going to be happening here for BTC. Just looking at the S&P makes me think this is short-lived. I agree, Jimmy. I agree, man. But it's nice to see some bullish momentum, isn't it? See, LR's coming through with the 1. We got Jay Khan with the 1. Here, Optimus with 1 as well. We've got Donna, Phoenix, Joe with 2, 2, 2. Amazing stuff. It's very controversial at this time. Crypto Base is saying 2 as well. Very, very interesting stuff, guys, to see which direction we are going to be heading in. I see 30 likes as well. Unbelievable. I think it's the best we've done in like 6 months in terms of likes. Amazing stuff there. But yeah, let's do a bit of KDA and what we're looking at right now for a KDA and see what's good. I would say bang. I would say bang. We said bangarang like Skrillex, right? But yeah, let's. This is definitely the horizontal in terms of support that we are looking for here. That's been found. That has been found here. And to be honest, it's been curling really, really quite aggressively here. I would probably say descending triangle. Just looking at chart patterns like that, descending triangle scenario, you've obviously got the bottom here, you've obviously seen this very nice breakout scenario there, so yeah, well done if you did get involved with that. That is going to be the move to the upside, pretty much completed there. Yeah, pretty much completed there. Let me do a measure move in here so you can see. So yeah, it would be something along the lines of this, guys. And as you can see, measure move completed up around that sort of area. In terms of percentages there, probably around 11.77% there. Now we have seen this actually come up, so let's get rid of this chart pattern now and let's draw in what we're looking for next. It is going to be some sort of parallel channel like so. As you can see, this is the sort of area. You can see the support on the lower side. You can see the resistance on the top side that we're actually currently still respecting here from this daily candle, right? So it's definitely interesting area to be looking out for there. The next trade for KDA that I sort of would really be going for there, it is going to be the move up like this, right? And if you do see the 55 EMA coming down to show you support as well, I don't know what I'm doing with that line, showing you support as well, then these are the sorts of moves that I really would be looking for there. In terms of percentages there, let me get rid of that for a second. In terms of percentages there, we could be looking for something around 21.61% and also 30.64% as well there. So yeah, very interesting stuff here on the daily for KDA. Some nice stuff. I see quite a lot of voting coming through. Wow, that's really nice to see. I see Mohammed saying 1, Richard saying 1, Tom is 2, and Arjun saying probably 2 as well. So yeah, resistance is was resistance number 2? I'm pretty sure resistance was number 2. Yeah, resistance is sort of taking the lead at this point in time, guys. So yeah, interesting stuff there. But yeah, let's have a look at KDA again and let's move down. And guys, if you want me to do your coin, smash it in the chat, and I will do it. I will do some live TA for you there. In terms of what we have seen over the last day or so for this coin, it's quite a lot of upwards momentum here. And as I said, on the longer term time frame, we are still in that channel basically. So yeah, just going on candle bodies here, guys. Definitely going to be something along the lines of this. In terms of support on the lower side, this is sort of what we're looking for. As I said, we are on the shorter term time frames here, guys. So yeah, it's a bit choppy to say the least. But in terms of a good confirmation point to be looking out for there, you do have these moving averages. They're pretty far apart, so they're going to be very, very nice levels for potential higher lows, right? This is the most congruent high low at this point in time to be looking out for there in terms of support, and that's going to be around $1.60 there. So yeah, if we do lose this area, there is going to be a move down. Not that great in terms of confirmation here, but it is a rising wedge, guys. Rising wedges, they tend to usually break to the downside. So the move down, if you are going to be looking for a retracement here for KDA, it is going to be something along the lines of this, and this is going to be the move down in terms of a measure move, right? Let's do some percentages there. Going to be around 6.07% there. Interesting stuff there. Let's move on to the next request. I see Donna saying FLM, please, if you have enough time. Plenty of time today. FLM there for Donna. Let's bring that up. Just gonna have some water actually. Have got any of that left? No. Well, FLM is mooning right now, Donna. Pretty good stuff actually. Just actually claimed the 200 SMA there. Wow, we are seeing quite a nice pump actually coming through in terms of a live pump right now. You are seeing lower highs getting validated here. It's where we've got to think of the market structure there, guys. When we do see lower highs actually getting validated here, we're likely to see a bit of a pullback coming through, setting higher lows, something along the lines of that. So yeah, 200 SMA there, looking like an area for support to be looking out for there. If we do come down, I would expect resistance probably at this area around 16 cents 98 there. Let's see if we're going to break it. It's going to be interesting to see if we do. I mean, the last time that we did actually test this area, you can see the momentum to the upside was really quite aggressive actually. Let's go down to the 1 minute and see what we're working with here, to see how strong this trend is and see how the momentum is actually performing here. I mean, we are setting higher lows. It's not too bad, breaking highs continuously. So yeah, it's actually really nice uptrend. Yeah, I would expect resistance here. to be honest with you. I would expect resistance at least to around some sort of area like this. I say it and it's just going to absolutely bang it, right? At least to an area around the 21 EMA, something along the lines of that, and then continuation out. That's what you really want here for a healthy uptrend. If you start to go parabolic like this, then you're probably just going to crash off a cliff afterwards. So yeah, just be prepared for that. If you do go parabolic, guys, volume weighted ATR band is going to be around 17 cents 34 there. That's going to be the area for resistance if we don't get resistance here from this horizontal that we were just talking about there. So yeah, that's what I would say about FLM right now. Fairly bullish, guys. Not looking bad. Not looking bad. Let me see if we got anything else to really showcase here. Probably something along the lines of this. Yeah, symmetrical triangle chart pattern. Not the nicest thing in the world to be looking at, but that's sort of the levels of support on the lower side and also the resistance to the top side as well. So yeah, not too bad here for FLM. Let's move on to the next altcoin. BTC coiling up to break because it's crypto based. Interesting stuff. Base camp 1 looking like it's going to be formed here. I'm really looking for this the 4 hours here, the 4 hour candles here, guys. I really just want to see a bit of consolidation here. Like, I want to see some consolidation here, and that's going to be the confirmation for me to really jump into another long there. But you can see the resistance from these areas. It's just brutal. It's really brutal. So yeah, just be careful. Be careful, especially like getting excited and jumping into altcoins as well, like altcoins that are doing well today. I think I saw Matic up like 20% at one point. Let me have a look. Yeah, 19.72% Matic at the moment, which is just absolutely insane, right? Absolutely insane here for Matic. So yeah, just be careful, guys. Just be careful here, because if it's too good to be true, it probably is, right? It probably is. And after seeing something pump like 20%, there's not much point getting in now. You've missed the move. But yeah, just go down to those, go down to the other coins that haven't really pumped as much and look for the next breakout. So something like Bitcoin Cash, Axie, BNB is only up 5.5% there. You can see we got Doge up 5% there. Don't like Doge. It's not too bad. We got Tron up around 4.66% there. So yeah, there is some coins. I need to say lower cap coins there. There is some coins that haven't quite had those mad moves yet. So yeah, just keep your eyes peeled, right? Let's have a little look. I see Arjun saying thank you with loads and loads of exclamation marks. Do appreciate it, man. Let me move to another request. Let's have a little look. What have we got in the chat? We've got KDA looks like poo, says crypto based. Brilliant stuff. EWT for Jimmy. If I have time, I'm pretty sure, man. I can fit you in EWT if this is going to be and it's not going to be on a. It's going to be a coup coin, guys. So just prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves. I must say, actually, since the last bull run, coup coins really actually they're a lot more established in a way, right? They're a lot more established. You still get the coins that just go mental on there, but yeah, they're definitely more of an established exchange now, which is quite nice to see actually. I'm going to be starting off here. I mean, you can see the volume isn't the best on here, and that's why you're seeing these choppy candles here on the hourly. So it just show it is quite a low cap coin here. But in terms of areas to be looking out for there, this isn't actually mooning. This really isn't mooning, considering the state of crypto markets, right? Back in 16th, yeah, a couple of days ago, we've just been trending down from there. So maybe there could be a break here for this coin. I would be looking for something along the lines of this falling wedge here. Yeah, falling wedge, probably something along the lines of this actually. Yeah, falling wedge, something along the lines of this. And then obviously, guys, falling wedges, we know what they do. They break to the upside, right? They break to the upside. So there is going to be a long here. This is not actually looking too shabby now I'm doing it. It's not looking too shabby. We're testing major moving averages there. The breakout scenario is going to be something along the lines of this. I would wait until we actually get into a level of support in terms of a candle body close here above the 21 moving average, and also the 55 as well there. You can see we're hovering in terms of support on 200 there, but you can see the move to the upside. It's not going to be small, guys. It's going to be pretty beefy actually, around 2.76% to the upside here on the 1 hour. If we jump to the daily quickly, we can see sort of what the macro is doing, trending down pretty horrifically there, but But if we're going to be drawing in trend lines and stuff like that, this is sort of what I would be going for. Something along, I mean, that's clearly broken. Probably something along the lines of this, actually, if we're going to be going down, getting as many touches as possible there like I did the first time. And then we could be looking for a falling wedge scenario, guys. Falling wedges tend to usually break to the upside, so it is another sign for bullish momentum there, and that's going to be it's going to be significantly a bigger move to the upside there. So yeah, let's have a look at that for a bit of price action there, and that's going to be all the way up to around this area here, around $2.97 there, and that's going to be a 19% gain there. So yeah, pretty crazy considering the market hasn't pumped that much. But yeah, let's do some more requests. ADA for big 8. Let's do a bit of ADA for Phoenix there. I do like ADA. It's one of my favorites. Not really doing that much here, but to be honest with you, it's quite good that it's not doing that much. And the reason why, I know it's not great for the price, but the reason why it does show that it's actually not, Bitcoin is not having the dominance over these coins. And we have seen that in terms of these massive dumps, in terms of throwing the price down of crypto in general. We're seeing coins like ADA, we're seeing coins like XRP. They're actually starting to hold their own, which is really quite nice. And it's actually showing positivity there for the crypto space. So yeah, that's what I would say about ADA. Definite breakout to be looking out for here on the macro. I would say descending triangle, but let's get some trend lines drawn in there. Trying to find out what would be the best one. I mean, I definitely would be looking for something along the lines of this for current prices, because you can see very nice break from this area, test in terms of resistance, and then coming up, testing that again might be something to be looking out for there. Going to go candle body there, and going to be getting in as many touches as possible there for the lower side here, and that is going to be another falling wedge scenario. Tends to usually break to the upside, guys. We know how this works. So let's draw in a measure move from there, and that's going to be something along the lines of this. This is just absolutely filthy gains, right? If ADA is going to run and break to the upside. And this is where we're probably going to see it move on its own, right? It's going to be 38% to the upside. Crazy stuff there. Let's move down to the time frames. Obviously, that's the macro, and see what we're working with here as well. Rising parallel channel on the shorter term time frame, and I think we have noticed this quite a lot on these cryptos, right? So yeah, in terms of a nice move to the upside, it's actually not looking bad here for ADA, right? Above volume weighted TR band here on the hourly. We're actually testing a very crucial lower high here. So to be honest with you, it's tricky. It's tricky, and the reason why I'm saying this, guys, because the measure move is only so big here. You can see the measure move is only going to be so big there. Let's get some actual stats in there for you. The measure move is only going to be so big to the upside here, and then obviously we do have this very key area for resistance here that we have tested multiple times here. And usually in terms of market structure, guys, when we do see us test a lower high like this, we usually come down quite rapidly, right? So if we are going to be entering any sort of long position here, this is clearly going to be first take profit, and then stop loss would be below the volume weighted ATR band there, and then maybe even as the 21 comes up, using that as like a trail. But if we do get slammed from this area of resistance there, then it is going to be a pretty horrific stop loss there if that is going to happen. So yeah, to be honest with you, the market, in terms of like the price structuring here, it doesn't look that nice, right? It doesn't look that clean of a move to the upside here, because you can see we do have very key areas to be looking out for there for a break. And to be honest with you, after seeing Bitcoin and everything pump so much, if we do see a bit of a pullback coming through for BTC, then ADA probably will see a little bit of a dump to the downside, right? Nothing too crazy, because it is moving on its own a little bit here, but yeah, it's enough to probably hit your stop loss there. So not the greatest position in the world there for ADA on the shorter term time frame. And it is a rising parallel channel, and they tend to usually break to the downside, right? ADA could break to the upside, maybe. Maybe it is looking bullish in terms of this trend, but as I was just saying, it doesn't look that clean in terms of a risk reward scenario, right? So what I'm talking about is having like a stop loss around this sort of area below volume weighted ATR bands, below key moving averages that are coming up, but then having the resistance coming through there before you're hitting very crucial areas there. So in terms of the measure move completion there. So yeah, I would say it's not there's nicer things. I'd say there's nicer things at this point in time. Simple, ask for farm and IMV. Let's have a look at that. A bit of farm. I have to turn this music down in my ear, right? It's very weird, actually. Very strange song. Meant to be heavy techno, and it's like very weird. Anyway, let's have a look at farm to have we got it on Binance? No, I meant Bybit, right? Yeah, let's do it on Binance, right? Well, this looks horrific in terms of manipulation. This looks awful, absolutely terrible. I think some devs are selling into their audiences there, right? It's not looking great at all. Yeah, let's jump to the macro and see what we're working with here. God, this is just. You can see. Maybe I should explain what I'm on about here, right? You can see these wicks to the upside. You can see you're seeing like huge orders getting bought up here, and then just getting absolutely wrecked here in terms of limit orders, sell orders, right? So this is something that does happen with projects and stuff, where the developers are just waiting for buy orders and then they just sell into their basically their fan base, right? So yeah, not ideal coming through here for a chart to see like this, and it's not just like happening once or twice. It's quite a lot. So yeah, it's not nice. I would say it's not nice at all, right? It's just horrific, right? It's really bad. Let's get some percentages actually. This makes me sad. Yeah, literally like banging it 40% and then coming back down to like a 7% close there. So yeah, it's pretty awful actually seeing this happening. So yeah, for me, I probably would stay away from this unless you can see that it's becoming quite a scenario. Unless you did want to try and profit off this, what you could do, you could buy and then you can just set sell limit orders, exactly where these devs are probably doing that. So so yeah, if you wanna join them and make the money like that, then you can. But it's not the nicest scenario to be doing to people. Yeah, not great. I would say overall bullish. We are in like an uptrend, but yeah, having these wicks it's just filthy, absolutely filthy. But I haven't really looked at I haven't really looked at the actual coin itself. So maybe it does have good utility and all that stuff. So see LR saying smash them likes. 32 likes, to appreciate it. How long have we been streaming now, guys? Let me check. 49 minutes there. Amazing stuff. We'll be going fairly shortly here. Don't want to keep you guys too long. To appreciate you all staying and smashing that thumbs up. I do stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you are new to the channel, guys, you know what to do. Let me know in the chat what you think is going to happen with Bitcoin to start off. And also, if you do want to see some more content, you can press the subscribe button if you want to. If you want to, right? But yeah, let's move on to let's do a bit of sand. Okay, let's do some sand. Do some sand. We're gonna do a Bybit. Sand US. Damn, that. He swore then. That is pumping right here. You can see we're breaking highs as well. Nice stuff there. I would say potential resistance coming through around $1.35. If you are in sand right now, please be taking profit. This is parabolic. We need to be taking profit. You can see double bottom scenario there as well, playing out very nice. Respecting all major moving averages here as well on the hourly. Looking pretty goddamn bullish, I would say. Very nice. Very nice stuff. If you're looking for initial targets here for sand, definitely something along the lines of this to really be looking out for there. And this is going to be interesting to see how this does actually play out there. You can see parallel channel scenario here. Parallel channels tend to usually break to the downside, but right now we could see a move to the upside, right? Confirmation for this, guys. This is actually going to be looking quite clean, hopefully, if it does line up with that previous high that I was just talking about. For resistance to be looking out for there. In terms of the previous highs, let's have a look at them. You can see this area. Oh my God, look. It's perfect. It's perfect. I see Phoenix putting the link to the Telegram community as well there, guys. If you did want to go join that, you're more than welcome. We're a nice, tightly knitted community in there. Talking crypto and all the good stuff coming through there. So yeah, if you do want to go join, that link is in the description and also in the chat there. Good stuff. 11.08% there for this move to the upside here for sand. Not looking too bad, because if we do actually break this area of resistance, that horizontal, that $1.34 there, then it is going to be looking pretty good. Ideally, I would like to see a bit of a pullback first. I would like to see a bit of a pullback, testing the volume weighted ATR band, and then having another break into the upside, right? So yeah, but overall, looking fairly decent for a move to the upside there, guys. So yeah, definitely something to really be looking out for there. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't go and just jump into this. I look at a lot more indicators before I just jump into a position. So yeah, that's what I would say about that, guys. It's educational purposes only. And let's see, what are we working with here? What are we working with here? I mean, that's horrific. in terms of bearish divergences, like absolutely horrific. But yeah, if we break that high, definitely something to be looking out for there, guys. For sand, looking pretty good actually, I would say. Considering we have punt like 12.55%, it's we do need a pullback. I would say we would like a little bit of pullback. Simon says XRP looking for 0.38 cents there. Let's have a little look for XRP. Looking for 38 cents. Okay. Let's have a little look. And I've got a horizontal in 3726 there for some reason. What just happened? Here we go. Let's carry on. What's going on with my charts? You can see a lovely trade there. Good stuff. Let's have a look at some key areas to be looking out for there. Going to go candle body closes there, and also probably going to be banging in something along the lines of that as well. 37.44 area of resistance to be looking out for there. I mean, to be honest with you, pretty goddamn bullish on XRP right now, right? You can see we do have this lower high being formed here, lower high challenge coming down, setting this higher low in terms of the most recent uptrend as well. Looking very, very good. Currently coming back up to break that high. Yep, bullish momentum to the upside. I would expect XRP to at least get to 37.44 here in this move here, in this continuation. Looking pretty goddamn good. If you are looking for a position for XRP, I'm not going to tell you because I'm not a financial advisor. What I am going to do, I'm going to show you the TA for the position that I would be looking for myself. Do not copy this. Do not copy this. I mean, I was going to go parallel channel, something along the lines of that. I mean, it's still valid. Yeah, it's still valid. I would be more favouring something along the lines of that, and then it is a rising wedge, something. I mean, either's good. Either's good. Going to stick with the parallel channel for now, but I am going to be drawing in a cheeky trap zone scenario, right? Cheeky trap zone. Trap zone is like the sort of do not trade area or use the trap zone area for a very, very strong take profit. And as you can see here, you can see trap zone to the upside after seeing resistance multiple times on this area. So if we do get a candle body close, probably above this area, first take profit, definitely around 0.3744 to be looking out for there. If we do see XRP start to moon here, as I said, we do have that market structure looking pretty good there in terms of the continuation of the uptrend, then the percentages on the table are 6.56% there. So yeah, good stuff, Simon. Like that. I like that a lot, man. See Donna saying, join us. Come join us in Telegram. Yeah, you're more than welcome. Oh, everyone's welcome there, right? But yeah, let's call it a day, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I will be back here on Wednesday. I will be back Wednesday for another stream. So make sure you're tuning in. Do appreciate all the support coming through. And yeah, if you haven't joined the Telegram community, go and do that now. Do appreciate you guys coming through. It's all free as well. It's all free. Lovely community. And yeah, that's gonna be it from me. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. But for now, it's gonna be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. How do I end this thing again? Peace, guys. Juicy. Juicy. Juicy! Paper planes taking off from the runway. You know why we're here. We're here to make money, cold hard cash.